Have you ever wondered about the rich and diverse history of Alaska? It all started with its indigenous cultures. For thousands of years, Alaska has been home to various native groups, each with their unique languages, cultures, and traditions. From the Inupiat to the Yupik, the Aleut to the Tlingit, these peoples thrived, relying on hunting, fishing, and gathering for sustenance. Their rich cultural heritage and deep-rooted traditions have left an indelible mark. These indigenous cultures laid the foundation for Alaska's rich and diverse history. The next significant chapter in Alaska's history began with the arrival of Russian colonizers in the 18th century. The Russian Empire, drawn by Alaska's rich fur resources, established trading posts and colonies across the region. The most prominent of these outposts was New Archangel, now known as Sitka. This period of colonization was marked by the exploitation of the region's valuable fur resources, shaping the economic landscape of Alaska. The American chapter of Alaskan history began in the year 1867. The United States, under the guidance of Secretary of State William Seward, purchased Alaska from Russia for a sum of $7.2 million. This transaction, known as the Alaska Purchase, was met with widespread criticism. Alaska was often derogatorily referred to as Seward's Folly. Critics questioned the value of this seemingly barren and remote territory. Despite initial criticism, the American acquisition of Alaska would prove to be a pivotal moment in its history. In the late 19th and early 20th centuries, Alaska experienced a transformative period with the gold rush and its journey to statehood. The Klondike Gold Rush of 1897 to 1898 was a turning point, bringing a flood of prospectors and settlers seeking their fortune in the northern wilderness. This influx significantly altered Alaska's demographics and stimulated economic growth as new businesses sprung up to support the burgeoning population. A few decades later, World War II brought conflict to Alaska's shores. The Aleutian Campaign saw Japanese forces invade the Aleutian Islands, sparking fierce battles on American soil. The successful US retaking of these islands marked an important victory in the Pacific Theater. Then, on January 3, 1959, a momentous event occurred. Alaska was admitted as the 49th state of the United States. This was more than a symbolic act. It ignited economic development, improved infrastructure, and amplified Alaska's voice on the national stage. Alaska's admission to the Union marked a significant milestone in its history, paving the way for economic development and political representation. In the modern era, Alaska has faced new challenges and opportunities, from oil discovery to environmental conservation and climate change. The discovery of oil in Prudhoe Bay in 1968 marked a turning point for Alaska, transforming its economy and leading to the construction of the Trans-Alaska Pipeline. This colossal project brought substantial revenue, but also sparked debates about environmental conservation. Indeed, conservation has been a central theme in Alaska's recent history. The establishment of national parks and wildlife reserves, such as Denali National Park and the Arctic National Wildlife Refuge, reflects a commitment to preserving the state's breathtaking landscapes. Yet these efforts exist in tension with economic activities, including oil drilling and mining. Alongside these developments, the 70s saw significant strides in recognizing native land claims. Alaska Native corporations were established, enabling indigenous communities to manage their own resources and economic development, a crucial step towards self-governance. However, Alaska continues to face pressing challenges. The specter of climate change looms large, with rising temperatures threatening the state's environment, infrastructure, and traditional lifestyles. Moreover, the state grapples with the task of economic diversification, seeking to reduce reliance on oil revenue and explore new avenues of growth. From its indigenous cultures to its modern challenges, we've explored the rich history of Alaska, a state marked by resilience and stunning natural beauty.